What's the relationship between egg consumption and diabetes? Let's look at the findings of a study that has just been published in the British Journal of Nutrition that analyzed the data from more than 8,000 Chinese adults. These people were followed for 18 years from 1991 to 2009, and diabetes diagnosis was based on the measurements of their blood sugar on fasting plasma glucose. The egg consumption increased and almost doubled during the follow-up from 16 grams per day in 1991 to 31 grams in 2009. Just for your reference, an egg without a shell weighs about 50 grams. An egg white weighs about 30 grams. And the study group was divided into three groups. The first one started off with a low consumption of eggs, up to 9 grams per day, and increased it slightly to 12.5 grams per day. The second one had a medium egg consumption and increased to 36.3 grams per day. And the third one started off high and decreased slightly, but still remaining above the first two. Now, the findings were pretty fascinating. There was a clear linear relationship between egg consumption and the risk of diabetes. The higher the egg consumption, the higher the risk of diabetes. The lowest one being up to 9 grams per day. The highest one being more than 37.6 grams per day. And in this group, the diabetes risk was increased by 65%. Interestingly, the risk of diabetes was increased more in women than in men, which is completely in line with also US-based cohorts that showed a 58% increased risk of diabetes in men who were consuming more than 7 eggs per week, so about 1 egg per day. But the same amount of consumption of eggs increased the risk of diabetes by 77% in women, so much more than in men. These studies suggest that you might be better off without eggs than with them.